Operating system is the software that makes our computer work at all. It talks to all the system and external hardware. It loads programs into the memory, connects to the internet, and manages storage on disk. Operating system is the backbone of any system. For desktop operating system, which was the most viable option nowadays. First, Windows operating system. Windows OS was developed by Microsoft. It powers over a billion PC, which makes Windows OS the most popular desktop operating system. Second, Mac operating system. Mac OS is a serious graphical user interface-based operating system which was developed by Apple. It was designed only to use on Apple computer. Third, Chrome operating system. Chrome OS is a Linux kernel-based operating system which was designed by Google. It bears the same name as Google web browser called Chrome. Fourth, Linux operating system. Linux is a Unix-like operating system which was built by Linus Torvalds. It provides fully memory protection and multitasking operation. So, which one are the best? So let's see one by one.
In this modern era, Windows operating system is easy to use as compared to other operating systems. Unlike Mac operating system, Windows can comfortably slip into a very usable tablet mode with touch gesture support that negates the needs for a keyboard. If you are into gaming, and particularly VR gaming, Windows is the only way to go. In addition, for performance monitor, Windows gives an advantage of checking the performance of PC by pressing Alt plus Ctrl plus Del at the same time. Mac operating system. Mac OS is easy to control the system compared to Windows OS, which is able to run on a relatively small variety of computers and parts. Chrome operating system. Chrome OS able to react quickly even when there is multiple tabs and apps open. Chrome OS also supports touchscreen and stylus input in the form of pixel, pen, and many printer models, even though not as many as Mac OS and Windows OS. If you are a student or someone on a limited budget who can do everything you need with a web browser, Chrome operating system is the way. Linux operating system. Linux OS performs wisely over a more extended period compared to Windows. Linux is not easily to boot compared to Windows.
Speaking about its compatibility, everyone knows that Windows can install any types of software in Windows PC. As far as reliability goes, the Mac tends to have fewer problems because, as with all the Unix-like operating systems, it uses application support folders to store settings rather than a centralized mass registry like Windows. Macs are all well endowed with included software and utilities, from the very useful Preview utility that offers a quick peek at just about any file type to the included Office and media apps. Linux is an open source software, so you can program it however you want. All of these recent Windows operating systems can be pretty reliable. The problems tend to arise with particular drivers and software and how a user handles a computer. And while most of its reliability functions consist of updated technology, from previous Windows version, new reliability features like Action Center and Windows Troubleshooting speaks to this system's power.
Mac operating system is too much reliable and smooth because it has no virus.
While Chrome operating system has its own perks, but there is not much to compare among these OS with Chrome operating system when it comes to reliability. Nevertheless, there's very little malware and it's designed to be easy to power wash. But then, who should get this Chrome operating system to be operated on their computer? If the first thing you do when you turn on your computer is fire up your web browser, and most of what you do takes place in Chrome, a Chromebook with Chrome operating system will probably do everything you need. The next one is about Linux. Linux is notoriously reliable and secure. It has a strong focus on process, management, system security, and uptime. Another fact that proves Linux to be reliable are the web servers. You could observe that most of the internet giants like Google and Facebook run on Linux. In addition, even almost all the supercomputers use Linux as its operating system.
For Windows operating system, since it has a large amount of market share, there are many types of virus in Windows OS.
Linux and Mac operating system has the best security. Linux has a built-in antivirus and they provide regular security patches. As for Mac operating system, the securities are getting better for their latest updates, where it provides separate partitions for the operating system and the user data. As for Chrome, it is protected by multiple layer of security. Linux is a free software. As for Windows, we have to pay to use their operating system, but it is affordable.
Compared to Mac operating system, which are the Apple devices that are too much expensive. Chrome operating system is less expensive than Mac operating system.
The operating system can only be found in their own Chromebook. Deciding on operating system usually depends on the users, because every operating system has their own pros and cons. That it actually depends on the user itself, how they feel while using the operating system. As for me, I will prefer using Windows because it is affordable and easy to use.